Hello everyone, this is Amruta. We will see Chapter 4 of the IPC, that is General Exception, Section 76 to 106. So whenever any accused commit a crime, then court give him chance to prove his innocence and he can protect himself from criminal liability. So इसे ही कहते हैं General Exception. So let us start with our first defense, that is mistake. So Section 76, mistake of fact, and 79 is the mistake of law. They have their respective maxim. Ignorantia facti excusat means ignorance of fact can be excused. Next is ignorantia juris non excusat. Juris means law, means ignorance of law cannot be excused. Now the next defense is the Judicial Acts, that is 77 and 78. So it relates to act of judges and courts. So the section 77 gives the main ingredients that first the judges must be acting judicially, second the act must be done within his jurisdiction, and third the act performed in good faith. Now third exception, that is accident. Section 80 talks about the accident. So what is accident? Which happened suddenly or we didn't anticipate or expect about that thing. So section 80 का डिफेंस लेने के लिए आपको कुछ ingredients fulfill करने पड़ेंगे. First one is the without criminal intention or knowledge. Second, with lawful acts, with lawful manners, with lawful means, and with proper care and caution. Then you will get the defense of accident. Now section 81 afford protection when act must be done in a good faith, and second there must be no mens rea. Mens rea means a guilty intention or criminal mind. So section 81 का एक very important case है, that is R versus Dudley and Stephens. Next is the 82 and 83. Section 82 and 83 talks about the infancy. So this defense is for children, means who are under the age of 18 years. So section 82 gives defense to the children who are under the 7 years of age, and section 83 gives defense to children who are above 7 years and under the 12 years of age. Next defense is the section 84, that is defense for insanity. Insanity means unsound mind, means when any insane person commit a crime, then he can get exemption from criminal liability because they don't have a mental maturity and they cannot formulate the criminal intention. So section 84 protects the insane person. Now section 85 and 86 talks about the intoxication. So it assumes that intoxication के बाद person की जो rational thinking capacity होती है वो lower हो जाती है, इसलिए he cannot formulate the mens rea. But it is this defense of intoxication will not be available if the administration of intoxication is with his will or knowledge, means voluntarily. Now section 87 to 91 which talks about the consent. So 87 talks about that voluntary fit injuria, which means that voluntarily आप किसी act को consent देते हैं तो आप खुद उस act के against action नहीं ले सकते. For example wrestling, boxing, etc. After that section 88 which talks about the act done with a good faith, means it gives defense for doctors and surgeons. And next is the section 89 talks about the benefit of child, means this act protects children who are under the age of 12 years of age, and the main elements of this section is the first, that is benefit of children, and second with the consent of her or his parents. So section 90 it lays down that what is not the consent, and section 92 lays down the exception contained in 87, 88 and 89. Section 92 states about that nothing is an offense which is done by reason of any harm which may cause benefit for the person, and it is done in a good faith and without the person's and even without the person's consent. Now section 93 which talks about that communication made in a good faith is no offense even though any harm is caused. Next section 94 which talks about act done by a threat. Nothing is an offense which is done by a person compelled to do by threat. Next section 95. 95 talks about that slight act done by slight harm. So next is the right of private defense. Section 96 to 106 talks about that right of private defense. Right of private defense is the right to protect one's own person and property against the unlawful aggregation. So right of private defense have two types, that is right of private defense of body, and second the right of private defense of property. So all these are the general exception of the IPC, that is from section 76 to 106. I hope you like this video, and thank you fLAWsome for giving me this wonderful opportunity, and do subscribe to fLAWsome. Thank you everyone.